Stretch of basketball for you guys. You start off with FAU Thursday, go to UTSA, and then long trip to Southern Miss. It seemed like you maintained the lead throughout the game and kind of controlled things here tonight. What was the biggest key in kind of closing out this tough stretch of basketball with another win?
Well, the biggest key is our guys able to get back up, that third game in 5 days and have enough physical and mental toughness to come in and play against a really good Southern Miss team. As I said before the game, forget their record. It's a tie game at UAB Thursday night. And you can see they got a lot of pieces. They made runs at us second half. I think they took the lead even. Never took it. Well, tied it up maybe once or twice. But every time they did, we made runs. And we did it different ways again. Davey was terrific all night. We knew he didn't have his best game. San Antonio, we don't even question him bouncing back. He bounced back in a big way. I said, anytime you go on the road or anytime for this team, you need to shoot the basketball. And we shot the basketball. 13 for 25 and three-point line. Cam goes 6 for 10. Luke makes 3 in that second half right in a row, kind of separate that game back out. Jairus had a couple and Josh had a couple. So, it was a great team effort. Got to the free throw line. 20, huge stat. They shoot 10, 9 for 10, or 20 for 23. Huge stat on the road. And again, we don't throw it to the block any. Played a lot of zone the first half, trying to save us the best we could to get us to the second half, keep us out of foul trouble and save us a little bit physically. In the second half, we went man. 22 possessions, only 9 possessions of zone. I thought we were better than the man. They got us on the backboard some, but hey, anytime you went on the road, it's not easy. In particular, that's our 4th road game in the last 5 games. That's 4 out of the last 5 on the road. These guys deserve a lot of credit. They're fighting, we're playing well, and we're doing it with a short bench.
You mentioned Davion, like you said, not his best offensive game last time. And I feel like we kind of sell him short a little bit by just saying, Davion's Davion no matter what. But, 4 points heading into the last couple minutes, last game, 26 tonight, doesn't change. How important is that out of your point guard, the guy that's kind of leading your team with offense?
Yeah, the one stat that you don't talk about doesn't show up on here. He's going to guard the best offensive guy on another team most nights at point guard. He's a guy coming off all these screens. He mixed up, he guarded Pierre a bunch. Pierre doesn't score second half, he had 9 at halftime. And we slid Josh over on Pierre some in that second half. So, again, he's just a warrior. Nothing changes him. Same demeanor, every game, every possession. And when that game gets on the line, we're going with that. Different ways. He can drive it. Same time off a drive, he can find shooters. And we post him up a lot. And he's getting better at doing that and finishing and drawing fouls. So, he's a warrior.
You say it all the time, make shots, makes the world go around. It seems like shooting the 3 lately, Cam, Luke leading the way. It's just every shot that goes up, it seems like it has a real good shot going in, and it has gone in. You throw in Josh and Jairus with a couple of 3s tonight. I guess, is it just shots finally falling, or is there anything different you noticed during this stretch shooting the ball?
There's been some of those other games that we didn't win. We probably shot it pretty well. We shot cover off of Louisiana Tech. So, and again, I don't get into making and missing, good shot, bad shot. We're getting good shots right now, number one. And we're making them. But when you're a shooter, and it's a good shot and you miss it, that don't ever change how we look at somebody. But we knew tonight when Luke knocks down 2 in a row, that we went right back at him. And we'll do that at times. Somebody makes a couple in a row, and it's easy to do when we're small. And we got small in that stretch again. And offensively, we were pretty good and held our own defensively down there again.
Isaiah Moore for them came in averaging about 10.6 a game, has 25 tonight. What did you see from him that allowed him to have a little bit of success?
Well, he played well. He had 13 at halftime, if I remember. Jamar picked up 3 fouls, maybe 4 fouls. We took him off Stevens and put him on Moore, and Moore comes down, nails a 3. And I think on the season, more in conference play. He just made 2 or 3, whatever that was. Made 2 or 3 on the year. Tonight, he goes 2 for 3 tonight. He got some putbacks. Well, he played well. He stepped up and played well. 40 minutes starting. Probably the first time he started. He hadn't been starting. I guess something happened with Pierre. They didn't start him. You know, he plays 26 minutes. Maybe starting more got him going. He was alone.
You know, coaches always say not looking past the next game, but you know, when you look at the standings at this point, guys are kind of surging up right now. How much do you pay attention to that?
I don't pay attention to it at all. Everybody knows where that's at. You paid attention to it when we weren't very good. Again, I want my guys to keep that same taste in their mouth and that same feeling in their craw. That's what I want. The same taste that we had at one time when we didn't finish a few close games. I want it to stay in their gut. Don't forget that feeling. And again, keep playing one at a time. There's 5 games left in the regular season. So,
does it feel any different, you know, getting a win against another Mississippi team where you spent most of your career at Mississippi State?
No, we didn't play this team much. This wasn't a real rival to us. It was that other one up north that was the rival. If you want me to poke at it a little bit, you know what that record was already. We didn't play this team 2 or 3 times. Most time is always at my place. But Jay's doing a great job with his team. He just needs to continue to get some more of his players in here, and you know, they need to figure out how to get some fan support in here. I don't mean to be critical, and I told Jay, I mean, there must not have been 50, 75 people in this place. I can remember coming in here and playing back in '94. I was assistant. We had that Sweet 16 team. They were hanging out of the rafters in this place. And tonight, to see it like this, you know, he needs to get those students back involved and his fans back involved somehow. I know winning solves some problems. I know that. Them going out to the Sun Belt probably helps them some. You know, they don't have quite the competition there that's in this league, and that'll help them regional-wise. It's better for them.